Good Friday, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic region 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this Friday, the 5th of September 2014 with the video forecast discussion. Lots of low clouds and fog around this morning, especially in the Delmarva region, the eastern Pennsylvania region. We have visibilities about a quarter to a half a mile in some instances, and this extends all the way down through Delaware and eastern Maryland. We also have a little bit of fog in northern New Jersey and also in southern New Jersey with visibilities at about a half to a quarter of a mile, and this fog will begin to burn off over the next couple of hours. Temperatures this morning are generally around 70 degrees. They're in the upper 60s in northern New Jersey and the lower Hudson Valley into interior Connecticut. They're right around 70 or over in the New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area into Long Island. And then as you get through eastern and southeastern Pennsylvania through the Delmarva region, central and southern New Jersey, temperatures are already in the low 70s. Dew points are also uncomfortable. They're running in the lower 60s across the northern reaches into the Hudson Valley and interior Connecticut. They're also running around 70 in Newark, and they're rising into the upper 60s and lower 70s the further south you go. It's another horrendous morning with allergies, and I'm one of those big sufferers this year as the result of it's just so lush outside. Ragweed, grasses, and chenopod's continue on the medium side today. They'll tend to lower with rising humidity and rainfall on Saturday and Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, it looks like they're going to be in the low to the medium side, but still they're going to be predominantly propagating through the region, ragweed, grasses, and chenopods. Watches, warnings, and advisories. The only ones we really have this morning are for that patchy dense fog affecting the Interstate 95 corridor in parts of New Jersey as well. Some of this fog is thick and it's less than a quarter of a mile. It will begin to burn off during the early morning hours, probably even after 7:30 or 8:30 across the region. Latest morning visible image as the sun is coming up over the horizon and the satellite is passing over the Philadelphia, New York, New Jersey metropolitan area this hour. We can see quite a bit of that low cloud cover and fog which is in place across many of the regions here from central and southern New Jersey all the way down to the Delmarva. On the water vapor channel, once the fog and low clouds begin to burn off, lots of dry air still in place across northeastern New Jersey, northeastern Pennsylvania, down through the northern Delmarva region. We still have an old frontal boundary stalled off the Carolina coast, and we have another impulse here, which is Vortmax, making its way through the upper Great Lakes. So today is going to feature a lot more cumulus clouds with an increase of cloud cover, and even as the trough approaches during the afternoon, where that trough lies and sea breeze boundaries too will be a focal point for some convection during this afternoon. How much and how strong some of these storms get will be determined by the strength and location at the time of convection. Morning hourly surface chart from weatherroanoke.com and Digital Atmosphere Software shows the high pressure ridge off of the mid-Atlantic coast states. We have a couple of weak troughs here in the atmosphere with a southwesterly flow of warm and humid conditions. Our warm front, cold couplet here across the Great Lakes, secondary cold front across the upper Midwest, and then strong high pressure of Pacific origin over Montana. This will all be affecting our weather during the next couple of days. First of all, we're going to find a prefrontal trough around the region this afternoon with lots of cumulus and humid conditions, and a continual pumping of southwesterly winds will continue to pump in warm and humid conditions throughout the New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia metropolitan area. Could have some isolated to scattered convection, which will tend to wax and wane with the loss of daytime heating this evening, but then the clouds will continue to increase and we'll probably have some additional fog and low stratus around in the morning tomorrow, and then showers and thunderstorms will become much more of a probability as we head into tomorrow afternoon, right through tomorrow night. Lots of low clouds and fog around the region this morning on the aviational weather deck. Visibility is being reduced to less than a quarter of a mile in southeastern Pennsylvania, the I-95 corridor. We have limited IFR, and MVFR across the region, which will all begin to improve as we move in through the morning. Right now, we do have widespread IFR conditions in areas at LFI, in low stratus and fog, especially southeastern Pennsylvania, southern New Jersey, and the Delmarva. And the remaining IFR and stratus and fog will quickly burn off by this morning and then transitions into a broken ceiling at or about 4,000 feet this afternoon. Southerly winds gusting to 10 to 15 knots, scattered showers and isolated thunderstorms in the afternoon. Uh, Thinking right now that that's going to be somewhere between Reading, Allentown, and Wilmington, west of the fall line here. We'll probably need to expand thunderstorms to other areas during the afternoon as we watch the sea breeze developments and if we have any shower and thunderstorm boundaries that form along those. Confidence on the timing is below average, and the area coverage and location is also below average, so we're just going to be monitoring the simulated modeling convection depiction throughout the afternoon. For tonight, VFR with patchy IFR, stratus and fog after midnight tonight, probably less aerial extent and higher visibilities than that of earlier today. Saturday through Sunday, VFR, however, that will be lower in showers and thunderstorms as a cold front slides through tomorrow afternoon and evening. IFR restrictions and storms, southwest winds back towards the west-northwest by Sunday. Monday and Tuesday, mostly VFR. There will be scattered showers south of Philadelphia, which may reduce conditions to MVFR or even IFR with an easterly flow expected. Right now at Newark Airport, it's 72, dew point 70, humidity 94%, visibility is 10 miles. We have broken ceilings at 700 and overcast at 1100 right now. And we're expecting basically VFR conditions, maybe some IFR or MVFR in showers and isolated thunderstorm later this afternoon. For Philadelphia, right now we're banked in with fog and visibilities at 3, air temperature 74, dew point 72, humidity 94%. The wind is light out of the southeast at about 5. And we have ceilings at 300, overcast at 1000, and we're going to find showers and even a thunderstorm in the vicinity late this afternoon, and more showers and thunderstorms populating the area during tomorrow. And the Storm Prediction Center in Norman, Oklahoma has placed southern New England and parts of the northern mid-Atlantic, including northern New Jersey, all of New York City, its boroughs, Connecticut, the lower Hudson Valley, into a slight risk of severe thunderstorms for Saturday afternoon and Saturday evening. Some of these thunderstorms will contain very heavy downpours, strong damaging winds, small hail, and quantitative precipitation. You could be looking at an inch or more in some of these heavier showers and thunderstorms as they make their way through the region as the cold front slides through Saturday evening. The latest high-resolution rapid refresh model showing where the trough line access and sea breeze boundaries will be this afternoon, and as a result of the heating of the day where temperatures getting into the mid and upper 80s, even the lower 90s possible from Philadelphia south through the I-95 corridor, could initiate some convection this afternoon with these storms. Some of these storms will contain very heavy, locally brief downpours, and small hail is possible. These will tend to wax and wane during the evening hours. They could be focused over northeastern New Jersey, the lower Hudson Valley, interior Connecticut during late this afternoon. Another area west of the fall line here across southwestern Pennsylvania into portions of Virginia could also see some showers and thunderstorms, which will tend to wane with the loss of heating during this evening. NAMWRF composite reflectivity forecast from Penn State's EWAL site. Not as definitive with the trough axes and sea breeze boundaries this afternoon where the convection will lie, but there could be a few outlier showers and low-top thunderstorms across the region, especially the lower Hudson Valley, parts of northwestern New Jersey, New York City metropolitan area. Then leftover clouds break up this evening for partly cloudy skies, and low stratus and fog move in again during the morning. Breaks the sunshine, temperatures today in the mid and upper 80s, lower 90s, Philadelphia and south. Tomorrow could find temperatures again from morning lows in the upper 60s and 70s with quite a bit of cloud cover in the morning, then breaks of sunshine, and then more clouds in the mid to late morning into the afternoon hours with showers and thunderstorms moving across the region as a strong cold front makes its way in from the northwest. Cold front will move through Saturday afternoon and evening with showers and thunderstorms, some of which will be potentially strong, containing small hail, strong gusty winds, heavy downpours, and frequent lightning. And then skies really begin to clear out by Saturday night and Sunday morning with jet stream clouds left over, and then clear skies at sunrise on Sunday and Sunday afternoon. But more clouds hang tough around the Delmarva region, but most of the rest of the region will be drying out with temperatures falling back into the 70s with a refreshing west to northwest wind on Sunday afternoon. That weather will not last too long, however. And if you're going to the beach today, it will become mostly sunny. It's going to take a while for that to happen. And temperatures will be in the mid 80s at the beaches today. Beach winds southerly at around 10 miles an hour. The surf 1 to 3 feet with the southwest swell at 1 to 2 feet every 9 seconds. Surf temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s. The UVI index will be high at around 8. There is a low risk of rip currents today. However, never swim alone. Always swim in lifeguarded areas, and there are no lifeguards left because it's after the holidays. So you have to swim in areas where you're with people. Obviously, never swim alone. Always use a flotation device. Lightning threat today, there is none. However, there will be some showers and thunderstorms around to the west during late this afternoon. The next high tide at Atlantic City is at 4:54 this afternoon, and the next high tide at Rehoboth Beach at 6:07 this evening. And for the Atlantic and Caribbean tropical areas, we do have a disturbed area of low pressure associated with a tropical wave located just south of the Cape Verde Islands, producing disorganized showers and thunderstorms. Some slow development of this system is possible the next several days while it moves westward at about 15 miles an hour. And this system could bring locally heavy rain and gusty winds and squalls to portions of the Cape Verde Islands today. Formation chances during the next 5 days is medium at around 30%. And the GFS forecast into motion. Basically, we're going to find lots of sunshine around, cumulus clouds, maybe an isolated shower or thunderstorm this afternoon. Warm and humid with temperatures in the upper 80s to around 90 across the area, excepting the immediate coastline, which will tend to be cooler with the southerly flow right along the immediate coast. Stratus and fog overnight, otherwise partly cloudy skies away from that, and temperatures falling off into the upper 60s and lower 70s. And the cold front comes through towards tomorrow morning. Showers and thunderstorms move into the region, and some of these thunderstorms could contain very heavy rain, strong winds, and some small hail and lightning as well. As the showers and thunderstorms move through the area, it will tend to cool the atmosphere and clear it out by tomorrow night, late tomorrow night into early Sunday morning. And temperatures will be falling back off again from the mid and upper 80s to around 90, away from the water and back into the 60s, and then eventually that air mass will be drying out by the time we get to Sunday morning, with high pressure settling into the forecast region, winds tending to veer off to the northwest and then eventually to the north as the high begins to build across the upper Great Lakes and then off the New England coast. There will be a wave of low pressure along the old frontal boundary by the early part of next week. Some of the modeling is indicating some more cloud cover and showers right along the immediate coast, and the Delmarva region will have to watch out for just how close that gets to the grids. Otherwise, basically a mixture of clouds and sunshine. Temperatures falling back into the 70s on Monday, later Sunday afternoon, and Monday as well. The old frontal boundary will lie to our south, and then another warm front will be approaching the region by the time we get into Tuesday night and early Wednesday morning. The winds will begin to veer around to the north and east, and an inverted trough will form, low pressure developing off the mid-Atlantic coast states, and how close that gets to the coastal waters remains in question, with more cloud cover and the chances of rain right along the immediate coast. Otherwise, skies will remain partly sunny for the most part, with an onshore coastal northeast wind. Then a warm front will be approaching the area by the mid part of the week. Low pressure will be moving up towards the Great Lakes, and the St. Lawrence River Valley will drag a warm front and then a cold front through. Showers and thunderstorms will become much more of a problem as we head into later Thursday afternoon and Thursday night, as the low begins to move into southeastern Canada and a trailing cold front moves towards the northern mid-Atlantic coast states, probably passing through during Thursday night and Friday morning, with some heavy downpours of showers and thunderstorms likely. So remember to monitor the weather for this weekend, especially on Saturday afternoon and Saturday night with some of those showers and thunderstorms. And we'll be back in video forecast form on Monday morning. For Garden State Weather and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, I'm forecaster Robert Smith. Have a terrific Friday.